I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Miami, Florida, where we find little Joey. No, not the one you're thinking of. This is Jay Surreal's brother. And it looks like it runs in the family. Stupidity, I mean. But at any rate, he thinks he's a rocket scientist and can film the polling precinct. He gets the cops involved, and the cops tell him he can film anywhere in the building, but not the polling precinct. No doubt about it. Sit back, watch, and enjoy!
The main train station over here in Miami, Florida, in downtown Government Center. And we're going to see what's up. Taking a tour around the city over here.
Thank you.
Yeah, why?
No, you can't record in here.
So why can I?
There are certain buildings you just can't record in. It doesn't matter if it's private or public. And this idiot just wants to push people's buttons. I don't know why frauditors do this so much. And then when they meet some resistance, what do? They want to cry about it and they want to file a complaint. They want the supervisor. They're trying to get people fired. That's just not right.
I'm in public. This is open to the public. I'm allowed to record.
Inside the building.
I know, but it's open to the public. I'm allowed to record.
You cannot
What's your name?
You cannot record the voting area.
What's your name?
The building manager.
What's your name? This is called freedom of the press. Anywhere in public that I can see, anything I can see, my eyes can, I can film
Let
it.
me ask the building manager.
Once again, at my government center, the train station. You mind giving me your name though? No? You don't want to identify yourself? Alice Universal?
If you haven't figured it out by now, this idiot is in a polling precinct and he's trying to record what he can see from public. You know, I keep saying it over and over, but it bears repeating. I want to see these frauditors take a trip to our nation's capital and do this dumb stuff. We only had one frauditor I'm aware of, and he was arrested several times. Yeah, and he stopped frauding. He hasn't put up a video in well over a year. Yeah, there's a reason for that.
A few minutes later.
Well, look at the reaction of these people over cameras.
You can't record. You can't record.
What makes you think I can't record in a public area?
You're not in a public area.
This is private?
This is a voting room. You can't vote. You can't record. Please turn it off.
Go.
Please turn it off.
I'm not gonna turn off my camera. You're violating my First Amendment right by telling me to turn it off. This is public.
It is
Do you know
a
that
law.
anything I can see, I can film in public? I'm working on a story. That's it.
Imagine that. Another frauditor working on a lame story for YouTube. You might ask yourself, why would anybody go out in public and do such a thing? Well, there's a simple answer. Number one, he's a simpleton. But even better, he gets paid by YouTube every time somebody clicks on it and watches it. What a great country we live in, huh? A capitalist society for sure.
On the train station.
It is a law to not videotape
What law
or
is
take
that?
pictures in a voting area.
What law is that? Show me the law.
I don't have to show you the
You
law.
don't have to, so...
I'm showing you there's a sign that says no video.
Okay, you see that? Does it have a statute code on it? It's supposed to have a statute code. That trumps
Please turn
the
it off.
policy. I'm not going to turn it off.
Please turn it off.
I'm not going to turn it off.
Please turn it off.
I'm not going to turn it off.
Okay.
I'm just working on a story on the...
For who?
It's for myself. I'm an independent journalist. That's all.
Please turn it off.
I'm not going to turn it off. All I was doing was walking by. I wasn't going to stop.
You're recording. And
I'm
that's
allowed to record. It's
No,
the
you're
First
not.
Amendment of the Constitution.
not in here.
Absolutely. If this is public, I'm allowed to record anything my eyes can see. I'm serious. I don't come to antagonize anybody here. I'm working on a story. I'm minding my own business. I was walking by here, and you guys decided to interact with me, giving me an unlawful order to turn off the
not
camera.
unlawful. It's not unlawful.
It's unlawful.
It's not unlawful.
Let her go get the officer. Maybe if he's educated, he'll school you on that.
I still say you should go to the Treasury Department of Washington, D.C. Hey, man, I'll pay for your plane ticket. Oh, I want to see that. Or better yet, stop in at the White House and see old Joe Biden, unless he's taking a nap.
Why are you guys scared of cameras? Well, I don't understand that.
There's a privacy law that you're violating.
No expectation of privacy in public. When you're in public, anything I can see, I can film it, man. It's the First Amendment of the Constitution, freedom of the press.
Turn it off.
I'm not turning it off, sir. Quit asking me, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All I was doing was walking by here. That's
Please turn
it.
it off.
My intentions was not to stop here.
Well, you have.
Because
we're
you
gonna
guys
ask you to
started
wait.
interacting with me, that's right. I'm not trying to be rude.
And I'm not being rude either. I'm just asking you to turn it off.
Can you school them on the First Amendment or the freedom of the press? Anything my eyes can see in public, I can film. I was walking by here, and I was just filming all this, and I was gonna keep going, but they decided to tell me to turn off the camera because they said there's a policy up there, but there's no statute law on that. That's all.
Right.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Green 5413.
Your name and badge number?
Leo 5338.
All right. Can you school them on that? You should be educated on that.
Yeah, well,
Frauditor, it seems to me you could use a bit of schooling yourself. You don't speak English very well. What grade did you graduate? Did you graduate at all? That's what I should ask you. Yeah, Frauditor, are you one of those guys who can't find a regular job because you have a criminal record? You have an arrest record a mile long and can't find a real job? Is that why you frauded?
listen, yeah, my understanding is you can film polling locations as people are voting and stuff like that. You can't film.
Well, just...
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You done?
No, go ahead, yes.
Anything my eyes can see in public, I'm allowed to film it. That's all.
Okay.
That explains it right there.
Okay.
So if they want privacy or anything, they got to create it.
Right.
And I don't come to antagonize anybody. I'm working on a story on the train station.
Okay.
I was walking by. They decided to stop me and interact with me. That's all.
All right. Okay. All right. You have anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. All right.
School them on that, man. All right. You have a safe day, all right? Take it easy.
We got it.
No, I just want to film this.
No, we got it.
No, I know you got it. But I just want to film him and educating him. That's all.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm harmless, relax.
Yeah, no, but
It's just a camera. I don't have guns, I don't have badges, relax.
but you can't come up behind him like that.
This fool thinks that class is in session. That's what he put up on the screen. They're just explaining to this man that he has a right to film inside the building, but he's still not allowed to film the polling precinct, and he will leave in just a moment. But he thinks he won the day, and he's going to tell his subscribers that everybody's educated. What a bunch of crock.
Sir, I just want to let you know I'm also exercising my First Amendment right. As long as I'm doing my story. That's it. You guys, gentlemen, and you lady, have a good day, man. All right, guys. Class in session. There you go. You're watching Joey's serial camera. And we're going to just keep walking around here and see what's up. But I kind of want to go to another destination. So you guys stay tuned.
Well, there you have it, folks. He thinks he educated the police and he educated the voting precinct captain, and he didn't educate anybody, least of all himself. He's still not allowed to film the voting precinct, idiot, and that's why he left. But he's not going to tell his viewers that, is he? No. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.